Hello guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're all sweet as that. For this review, I've got a lager. It's Carlsberg, but it's not the original Carlsberg, it's Carlsberg Export. This one is called Carlsberg Export Premium Export Beer, as you can see there. This is a pint can. I picked it up from Asda. 4 of them cost me £5.25, so that's not too bad in this sort of current market, really, is it? It's 4.8% ABV. I believe the original Carlsberg is 3.8, so you've got the extra percent on there. Yeah, so just want to see if it's better than the original, see if it's like a decent Pilsner or not. But if it's anything like the original, it's not going to be all that good. Because let's face it, the original is not great, is it? If you've tried that. Although some people might like it, it's just my opinion, you know. We've all got different opinions on things. I'm just giving you my opinion. And let's crack it open and get on with it, shall we? Yeah, I have tried this before, but it was way before I started reviewing beer, I think. Or was it? I don't know. I think the last time we had it actually was when I took the kids to Pontins. And they only sold 2 lagers there, and they were Carlsberg and Carlsberg Export. So I started with the Carlsberg, and yeah, as you can imagine, it didn't go down too well. And I noticed that they did this one as well, gave this a go, and on tap, from what I can remember, I did prefer this one over the original, but I wasn't thinking about it, like what it tastes like or anything. It just went down a bit better than the original one for me personally. Anyway, beer's in the glass, as you can see. Looks all right, doesn't it? Quite nice levels of carbonation in there. I'd say medium to high for a lager. Got quite a small white foamy head. Looks all right though, and it's kind of a palish golden colour for me, this one. Don't look too sad. Let's check out the aroma. Bit of citrus in there, like lemony citrus for me. Hint of malt. It's like a sweet malt. And a little bit of spice, just a tad of spice. You know, it's lager, they don't smell like much. But, you know, it doesn't smell unpleasant or anything. Anyway, let's give it a go, see what it tastes like. Cheers, guys. Bosh. First impressions, I was going into this thinking it's going to be really, really bad. And it's actually not really, really bad, in my opinion. It's light, it's refreshing, it's quite crisp. I'm not saying it's brilliant, because it isn't brilliant either, but it's not that bad, actually. It's definitely got more body than the original Carlsberg. So the extra 1% has definitely benefited the body on it. It's definitely got more flavour than the original Carlsberg. It's stronger, obviously. It tastes stronger, slightly more alcoholic than the original, because it's got that extra percent. It's definitely maltier than the original. It's just overall more full flavoured and a better beer, in my opinion. But that's far from perfect. There is a slight kind of metallic-y, chemically taste. It doesn't taste that bad though, but there is something a bit kind of, how can you put it? I guess you could say it just tastes a little bit cheap. I mean, this is obviously mass produced like crazy. And I guess you can kind of tell that sort of time and effort with some of the craft beers and that has not been put into this. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's a cheap beer at the end of the day, isn't it? And it's definitely a massive step up from the original Carlsberg for me. Quite sweet malts in here. Got lemon citrus, which, you know, is quite typical for a Pilsner style. This is, of course, a Pilsner. Very slight hint of spice. Overall, it almost has kind of like a butterscotchy sort of taste to it going on for me. It's not that bad. I think I could session this, you know. Let's face it, you don't get a great selection of lagers in the pubs, do you? It's normally like Stella, Foster's, Madry, maybe. You know, if this was going, I think I'd prefer it over Foster's, probably even over the Stella that you get now. I'd prefer it over Madry, I think. But at the same time, it's still not great, which sort of says something about the quality of beers we get on tap over here in the UK. Not all pubs are like that, of course, but I'm just talking, if you go into your sort of standard pub, you know. There is a bitterness in this as well in the end. Quite a nice bitterness for a lager. It's kind of accompanied with a slight dryness. It's like a bit of dry combo at the end. And I like them when they're like that. Again, I've seen the same thing done much better by other Pilsners. You know, but it's not bad. It's pretty much an average affair, really. You know, quite a cheap price as well. Overall, it's just kind of simple, you know. That's probably where that time hasn't been spent on it. It's just a simple sort of mass-produced Pilsner, and I have had a lot worse. I almost picked up that Grolsch to review. I've not had that for donkey's years. That seems to have made a comeback. And I looked at the bottom, it's 4% now. So yeah, I might save that one for when I'm a bit desperate. And overall, to summarise, carbonation is pretty good. So for me, it is better than the original Carlsberg. But let's face it, that's not really saying much. That is complete and utter piss water, really, in it. You know, it's easy to drink, or, you know, just throw it down your neck. It's 3.8%. But it's not great tasting, is it? This is still easy to drink. 4.8%, not too strong, is it? You could session it all day long, but it's actually got a little bit of flavour as well. So for me, it's better than the original. Can't remember what mark I gave the original. It's probably quite low though, something like a 4, if I was to guess. This, I'm definitely going to give a higher mark. I'm going to give it a 7.2. Comparing it to other lagers that are available here in the UK, there's certainly a lot worse, if you ask me, but there's also certainly a lot better. So it's kind of in the middle ground, average kind of beer for me. Maybe just a little tad above average. Let's say 7's average. So this is 7.2. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have done, smash that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate that. It tells YouTube you've enjoyed it, and it helps get me videos circulated out there for some more people and helps my channel grow. And consider subscribing. That would also help the channel, and it would be much appreciated by myself. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye, darlings.